It's me again. I had tried to record a video a while back and just totally flubbed it up. And afterwards, I realized that I just apparently didn't know what I was talking about or misspoke so many things that it wasn't worth even trying to edit. So I'm going to start again. It's been a while since I've came to visit you guys, and so here I am again. The summer's been very busy. We live in a very touristy kind of place, and so we had family come to visit us for 10 days. My husband's side of the family, his mom, his sister, his two nephews, and his niece all came up to visit us for a long weekend. And then the younger nephew and the niece stayed for like another week. And we had a really good time. We enjoyed showing them the sights, taking them around. We took them out on the pontoon. We took them to Lake Michigan. They shot off fireworks, which I'm not crazy about, but they had a good time doing it. And what else? Oh, they went swimming a lot and just went tubing down the Platte. So we had a good time with that. And just really enjoyed their visit, and I think they had a good time, had bonfire and and that kind of thing. And so it worked out really well. It was a good visit, but you're busy getting ready for company, and then the company's here, and then you got to go back to regular life, work, and all that kind of stuff. So we had a really good time with that. When his mom and his older nephew and his sister went back and left, the niece and the nephew are 14 and 12, and the niece, his niece on his sister's daughter is the same age as my sister's daughter, so the nieces are like a month apart. So they hung out a lot, and so the three of them, got to do a lot of stuff together. We went to the beach and it was all that summery stuff that a lot of times you're too busy to enjoy when you actually live in the place where it is. So that was good. But anyway, so that was good. And then I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey on this ketogenic way of life. It's been going really well. I hit my 50-pound mark, and I'm over 50 pounds now. I've lost about bug trying to get me about I've lost about 53 pounds. It kind of fluctuates a little bit, but pretty much 53 pounds. Right now my first major goal is to get below 200, to get into Wonderland. I'm super close. I'm super excited. Get up on the scales first thing in the morning, and I did buy myself digital scales, and I matched them up with my work scales because I work at two health clinics, and they're pretty close to each other. And I checked my scales, and everything's like right on within ounces of each other. So I feel pretty close and pretty comfortable with what my digital scales say at home. And I get up in the morning, and my naked weight is like 201, and so I'm like right there. I'm so close to being in the 190s something, And as of yesterday, my husband and I were 20 pounds apart. So my first goal is to get into the Wonderland and get below 200. My next goal is to weigh as much as my husband does. Now, my husband is about 3 inches shorter than me, maybe 3 or 4 is right in there. And so my girl logic or girl math says that if I weigh the same as him, then I'll look thinner than him, right? Since I'm taller, that's the hope. But I'm thinking I still need probably to lose at least another 30 to 35 pounds. My sister took pictures of me in my 2-piece bathing suit. Yes, I bought a 2-piece bathing suit. It's the first time I bought one in over 20 years, probably over 25, 26, 27 years. I pretty much no 2-pieces, but so I actually have two 2-pieces. So my sister took a picture of me in my 2-piece, and I could see where I still need work, from the front and the sides, but in the back, yeah, I could really, there's still the back fat, the back rolls and that kind of thing, and so that's got to go. That's that's where the next, 30, 35 pounds is hopefully going to come from. I am noticing some loose skin from the 53 pounds, which is, acceptable and expected. So I've started trying to do some more exercising, trying to do some walking, trying to do like planks and different arm exercises because I got this flabby stuff here that drives me a little bit crazy. And so I'm hoping, do some stuff to tone that up and just be patient, let my body readjust to the weight loss because it's over 50 pounds in just over 6 months. So, that's a good amount. Pretty much loving this way of life and this way of eating. I've tried a lot of new recipes, and anybody who thinks that eating low carb is tasteless is crazy. So even my own husband has mentioned that he's thinking about joining me in this way of eating. He's a little hesitant. He is of Hispanic descent, so he likes his tortillas and he likes his carbs. So, and most people do. And it's like I told him, I said, it's not like you can't ever have them. At least this is my thinking. You have to find what works for you. It has to be sustainable. So if you just choose to usually not have them and then have them as a treat, not a cheat, let's not put negativity on food. We've done this. Our society has done this. Made fat the villain, and if anybody is supposed to be the villain, it's really sugar. Sugar is our villain. It's our straight up pure carb that turns to fat. But that's another video. But anyway, so I said, I told him, I said, it's, the first 3 days are rough, but, me having gone through it, I can kind of help him navigate some of the bumps a little bit and make them hopefully make the transition a little less painful. So anyway, I did want to keep this short and just say, hey, I am here. I am going to make a couple more videos, so if you see the same shirt, this is why. I want to keep them short. So things are going good. Our summer is busy and we're enjoying it. And, check back and see what else I've posted. If you like this video, like it. If you want to share it, share it. If you want to subscribe and haven't already, please go ahead. If not, hey, that's all right. Just keep checking in every now and then. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.